It's race week! Let's go! Woo! Monday. I just got off work and it is race week. That means race day is less than 5 days away. And I'm so stoked. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready. Nothing can stop me. And to start off race week right, I've got a meeting at Lululemon Abbotsford to get fitted in a new kit so that come race day, I'm rocking Lulu head to toe. So I'm stoked. We're gonna go in store. My wife's meeting me there with the kids and we're gonna do a little try on and get fitted. And on top of that, we're gonna get our tent. Lulu's providing the tent for Tent City for the Backyard Ultra. So it's just another check on the list as we prep this week. 3 more days of work and then I got Friday off and we're laughing. Let's go try on some clothes. All right, the girls are here. Let's get fitted.
As I'm walking by, come and say something. I wanna hear your voice. All the eyes on me, all the eyes are on me, all the eyes on me, all the eyes are on me, all the eyes on me, all the eyes are on me, all the eyes on me, all the eyes are on me.
Looks good. Do you like it?
More my style of peach.
More your style than peach? Yeah, it goes with everything.
And we've got our tent ready to go. We're set. Yo, we are Lululemoned up. Let's go, dude. I'm hyped. I got to pick out a lot of fun stuff and had a lot of fun trying on stuff that I didn't pick. I'm stoked. I'm stoked to have some new gear for backyard. And I got my tent and I got the walls for the tent and we're living the dream, baby. Let's go. How can I not be hyped about a fit like this? Let's go. Right, Lottie? You like it? What do you think, Brad? Oh yeah. All right, I am now on my way to Run Club Tuesday morning. It is freezing cold. My car is so cold. It's like -1, but it feels colder. It must be humid. We've got cold weather coming this week too. I keep seeing snowflakes in the forecast, which is exciting, right? No, but we're probably gonna have a really cold weekend. So I gotta be ready to be layered up and stay warm, because if I get cold and let myself get away, if I get too cold, I'm screwed. Let's just put it that way. I need to stay warm and I need to stay dry, and that's gonna be tricky. I got a new waterproof jacket yesterday at Lululemon, so that's going to come in handy. I'm also gonna bring my winter jacket in case I need it for extra warmth. Might even bring my snow pants, honestly, if it ends up snowing or sleeting in been getting really wet out there. I'm gonna throw those things in the wash with the product that restores the water repellency of water repellent clothing items. And then you spray it with a little spray after. I'm gonna do that because I want to stay dry and warm for sure. I also have a little rain hat, which I'll bring, but it's gonna be a cold weekend and I'm freezing right now. But off to Run Club we go. Second last run of the week before backyard. Yoo-hoo! A beautiful Tuesday morning at the lake, all by myself. We had one person show up today, but they work early, so they only have time for one loop. So it's just me for the rest of the time, and I'm obviously gonna get my run in. We'll just turn it into a fully backyard pace practice. Just sad I can't share this with more people. Also kind of sad I didn't just sleep in and get this run in the afternoon. But still got 7.5 hours of sleep, so let's enjoy. One, two, two. Perfect 6.71. All right, gang, it is Wednesday. I just got off work. Got one more day of work to go and most of the prep out of the way. We're just tying up some loose ends. So first of all, I'm gonna head over to my buddy Dakota's house. He is the owner and founder of Sunday Best, which is a clothing brand that I like to rock. He's got pretty sick running tees that you've probably seen in some of my videos. Just dropped the two, and that's a beanie for you Americans. And it's gonna be cold this weekend, so I had to grab one. So I went and bought myself a toque, so let's go pick it up. Ladies and gentlemen, the face behind Sunday Best right here.
The honor.
If I'm not gonna be feeling good in backyard, I'll be looking good at least.
That's the hope.
Dude, thanks. All right, and there it is. We are set. They're not gonna see me coming in this. No, but it's good. It's gonna be a cold weekend, so I need to keep my head warm. I need to keep my whole body warm. Thankfully, the weather forecast shows very little precipitation on Saturday, maybe a little bit of flurries in the morning. As long as it's not raining in the morning, I'm okay with that. We just need to keep the feet dry. We need to have it dry for tent setup. That's really important to me. But then if we don't have any rain or snow the rest of the day, that's great. It's gonna be cold though, and it looks like Sunday afternoon we might run into a little bit of rain, but the forecast has been changing every day and it's likely that it's going to change again. So I'll be keeping my eye on it because I can't help myself, but honestly, I need to just roll with the punches. We're all going to be suffering through the same weather, but I'm ready for it. Right now, I'm just headed to the grocery store. We've got some more groceries that we need to pick up like the day before so things don't spoil, but I'm grabbing some stuff here so that I can start prepping some things like cooking some pierogies and getting them separated into bags and put in the fridge. Same thing, cooking some pizza pops, getting those put into bags and sorted properly. Whip up some PB&J sandwiches, etc., etc. Just get myself stocked. One thing I like to do with food for the backyard, I know some people cook in their tent and have a little stove and get their crew to cook for them. I try and keep it as easy for my crew as possible. So I have foods that I'm fine to eat cold. Cold pizza pop, cold pierogies, peanut butter and jam sandwiches, stuff that doesn't need to be warmed up but actually has some substance. Carb heavy, but also with a little bit of fats and proteins. That's been my go-to. Granola bars for years, so just got to get all those things cooked and portioned, and yeah, we'll be good to go. All right, and for the feet, in case they're getting wet, baby powder, baby. Just re-waterproofing, or what's it called? Repel Plus. Just making sure my clothes are extra water repellent for Saturday. right, it is Thursday, which means it is the last day of work this week. Got tomorrow off. Probably have a bit of a short day today, so we're gonna go to work, and then I'll take you with me to get a few last minute things done. It's getting closer. All right, I'm just at the shop right now, emptying some of our pack out drawers here so that I can utilize them for the backyard, because thankfully this van's not being used for a few days. So my boss man, my number one fan, Josiah, is happy to help out, and this is one way he's helping in a huge way, letting me use some of the pack outs to pack out our stuff. So yeah, man. You can see we've got this shelving unit here, which is gonna come in real handy inside our tent. I'm just gonna give it a little wipe. Yeah, it's good to have stuff to borrow. And then we also share some space with my plumbing friend, Andrew, and he's been kind enough to let me use some of his empty pack outs so I don't have to shuffle stuff out of the ones that we have and back in once I return to work. So I've got good people in my corner, man. Dude, I'm stoked. This is gonna be the most organized tent that I've ever had at a backyard ultra. So yeah, hype is real. Work is done, and yeah, all that's left is to prep some more, get some good sleep, and we're doing it, baby.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, ballin' like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. Yeah, I'm ballin' like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. I put in work, couldn't wait for mine. I got now.
I'm a DeWalt guy, but I'll tell you, man, Milwaukee has their pack out game on lock. Look at this stacked system, man. All the storage space I'm gonna have. Yeah, man, this is tight. So much space. Let's get these a little tidy. Shout out Andrew Krieg and Josiah Harder. You two are the realists. Even though they won't be in person crewing me this weekend, they're doing more than enough. This is so helpful.
Lit and it's up and it's stuck just like Cardi said.
So great for fuel, socks, underwear, first aid stuff. Get them all in there. Throw some tape and some Sharpie on. Give them labels. Get them on our shelving system. And then, in addition to that, I've got a pallet here to set on the ground in case the ground's wet and there's anything that we need to absolutely be off the ground. I got a carpet here, courtesy of my mother-in-law, just to make the surface inside our tent even better. We've got our shelving system, which we'll stack some of those pack outs on, and we'll put whatever else on we might need. I've got some string here, which we can string across, hang our clothes, shoes, whatever to dry. Honestly, string is one of those things that can be utilized for anything. I remember I was crewing last year and we had a little break in one of the gutters in the tents. We used the string, we rigged some string up, we tied some things, it worked great. It's great in a pinch. I've got 2 of these bins, which we can fill full of stuff. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drawers, which are gonna be super handy. Just some big old compartments to have on the shelf. Any go-to items, we can just slide these open. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Andrew. Okay, that is that. Now I gotta hurry. I gotta get changed and go right to Run Club. I almost forgot. I was getting too carried away. Let's go.
Like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. Yeah, I'm ballin' like it's game time. Locked in when it's game time. I put in work, couldn't wait for mine. I got now, couldn't wait in line. Game time.
All right, my phone was low on battery and it was cold out, so it died really quick. So not a lot of footage from that Run Club, but it was a good one. And yeah, we had a good group out. My final run before Backyard Ultra. I'm excited. I get to go home, have dinner, might bleach my hair tonight, we'll see. And yeah, looking forward to having a good day of prepping tomorrow. Hello. All right, just had to do a quick stop at Fabricland to get some Velcro because my tent has 3 walls from Lululemon, but I didn't have a 4th, so I ordered a cheap 4th wall off Amazon, but it doesn't have a door, and I'd really like a door. So probably gonna cut it and then I bought some Velcro to see if I can Velcro up some kind of open and closed door. We're gonna MacGyver something because having 4 walls is super nice at the backyard. It really gives you privacy and kind of makes it feel like a cozy home rather than just having, first of all, if you have all your sides wide open, it's not as fun. You're exposed to the elements. So having some walls on there and having a way to close all of them is nice. What goes into Backyard Ultra Prep, they ask? Well, we're bleaching the hair, and while that develops, we'll microwave some pizza pops. What else do you do to prepare for a Backyard Ultra? We'll also boil some pierogies and some PB&J. All right, that's all you need for a Backyard Ultra. Pizza pops, pierogies, and peanut butter jam sandwiches, and a smartwatch.
This is the third time. He knows what he's talking about.
What? All right, just over 24 hours until race day. I'd say this is the first somewhat significant snowfall of the year. It's not that bad. Oh yeah, by the way, in an event like the Backyard Ultra where it's often not fun, go blonde, because they say blondes have more fun. So anything you can do to make it more fun. That's literally why I did this, not because blondes have more fun, because it's just something fun to do. Yeah, if you have milestones during the race, or like, you know, at 9 o'clock your friend Jake is gonna be there, or at 4:30 you're getting pizza from your favorite pizza place, or lap 22, for example, like all the Australians do. They wear a tutu. I'm gonna wear a tutu for lap 22, tutu. If you have fun stuff like that in the race, I've got all my Lululemon clothes. I'm gonna be changing in and out of them, doing kind of like turning it into a fashion show, you know? Just making it fun however you can is gonna help you go far if you have these little things to look forward to throughout the race. So I'm blonde, something fun. Anyways, we've got some snow. But the hourly forecast, I just looked through it. We've got a little bit of rain and snow for the next few hours, and then pretty much nothing until Sunday evening. Tomorrow's supposed to be cold, but it looks like we're gonna get some afternoon sun. I can never trust the weather forecast, but it's looking promising, so that's good. Feet should stay dry. Found last year's clipboard, or 2 years ago's clipboard. Look at these times. 53:30, 54. Cruising, but also just going slow. Oh, looks like a lot of pages are missing here. What do we got? Lap 40, 48 minutes. Starting to feel low around lap 38. Tired. Where are you going? What are you doing?
Hi. I'm going out to the dollar store now to get some last minute supplies for Andy and Brian and myself, and some treats for the night crew.
Nice. Thank you.
Theme verse, arts and crafts for the theme poster. Okay, Bryn has had this crew chief hat since we made it for her for Andy's first backyard 3 years ago. And we just made sister a matching one. We got the crew chief and the junior crew chief getting ready to go. I only had this fat Sharpie this time though, so it's not very professional, but whatever. Hi.
We are 23 hours till race start. I'm literally just throwing everything in this tent right now and getting stuff organized, filling up my pack outs with what I need, making sure I got everything, checking off my checklist, and then I'm gonna load my van, and hopefully in a few hours everything will be loaded and all that's left to do is wait. 60 grams of mango should be 50 grams of carbs per bag. All right, there's all our nutrition that doesn't need to be cold. We got dried mango, carbs, my go-to gel, caffeinated carbs, important, little extra random things. We got the new Ground Speed Sport, got the Morton gels, dark chocolate, granola bars, PB&J, Sangies, oatmeal, bananas, Tailwind. What more could you need? All right, time to load the van. We've got all my shoes, shoe drying rack, some hangers, and then I'll show you down here. Got my tent out because it was raining today, so it was great to just organize stuff outside, and we are set. Check it out. Got another Foot Locker just full of supplies that I need. What do we got in here? DeWalt radio, towel, clipboard with crew instructions, bunch of stuff in there. Mattress for my cot. There's the cot. Table, gravity chair, extra chair for crew, propane tanks, fire, shovel in case we need it for, I don't know, shoveling gravel or snow. Who knows? I've got my first aid pack out, which is supplements, protein, blister kit, an actual first aid kit, ginger Gravol, Tylenol, muscle rub, etc. We've got the socks, undies, and buffs pack out. Then we've got drawers here, pants, tights, gloves, toques, boom. Shorts, hats, done. Shirts, full of those. Over here, we've got my nutrition. So I've got peanut butter and jam sandwiches, my gels, granola bars, oatmeal, dried mango, boom. Bananas, Tailwind, all my soft flasks, a little cup to mix my Tailwind in. Beauty. Rain gear and base layers. So up here I've got some of my base layers. I've got balaclava or two. I've got ponchos. I've got an IKEA rain hat. I've got some hoodies. And then I've got all my actual rain jackets down in the bottom. Rain ready in this bin. Here, an extra bin. This is gonna be my go to the bathroom bag. Actual toilet paper instead of outhouse toilet paper, wet wipes, and diaper cream. A little foot bath, paper towel for cleaning. And we've got our cooler, Cokes, non-alcoholic IPAs, Red Bull, chocolate milk, pierogies, pizza pops, Frank's, mustard, pepperoni sticks, and all my electronics charging stuff. So I have my watch charger in here. We got my portable charger, tripod, headphones, heart rate monitor, charger, headlamp, extra batteries, charger for that. All right, I'm like 95% packed. I got my clothes laid out for tomorrow morning. Pretty much all I have to do is wake up, make a coffee, and head to location. But first, we're gonna head to location right now and go pick up my race package. All right, gonna be spending a lot of time on this sidewalk tomorrow and Sunday. Yeehaw. All right, here we are, bib pickup. Let's see how dry this gravel lot is.
Hey, Orlando.
There's some puddles happening.
Hi, Orlando.